Well, returning to our top story and the bomb attack on the Turkish city of Gaziantep, where one police officer has died and 23 people have been injured. I'm joined in the studio by political analyst Galip Dalay. He is a research director of Al Sharq Forum. Welcome to the programme.
Thank you.
Just speculation at this stage. It has the hallmarks, potentially, of the PKK. Who do you think may well have carried out this attack?
Well, I mean, looking at the traditional patterns of because recently Turkey has been the target of the terrorist attacks emanating from both Daesh, ISIS and the PKK. Previously, ISIS was mainly targeting the touristic areas, the Kurdish groups, the leftists. So in its own definition of Muslim, it was attacking non-Muslim. But recently, it seems that it has shifted away. And the PKK was targeting the police and etc., etc. So looking from this perspective, yes, one would say it is more likely that it can be a PKK attack than a Daesh attack. But nevertheless, it's too early to say so, because right now, when you look at it in recent weeks, the Daesh has shifted some of its strategy, particularly with the firing of the rockets from Syria into the border town of Kilis, shows that Daesh right now is targeting a whole spectrum of the population, not just tourists or so-called non-Muslim targets.
OK, I'm glad you've mentioned those rocket attacks, because Turkey is fighting instability in country and also on its border. Syria, obviously, just across the border, and on its home soil, it's had 5 attacks just this year. What is the government going to do to reassure people that it's still safe?
Well, I mean, what the government can do is, first and foremost, to increase the border security, which they already are doing, but apparently it's not enough. And I don't know whether border security can ever be enough to make sure that the people are safe from the terrorism or from the rockets being fired from Syria into Turkey. This is its longest border, and it's quite a...
But even without the border, what about Ankara? What about Istiklal in Istanbul?
Sure. No, I mean, I was going to come to this too. Right now, the government needs to do more. It's obvious, because like the Ankara, Istanbul, Diyarbakir, Reyhanlı bombing shows that still there is the power of the terrorist groups to maneuver and to twist the system and to do the bomb attacks. So the government needs to first increase its intelligence operation and intelligence gathering, because apparently there is some kind of security, some kind of gap in this regard. And secondly, that requires also the international cooperation, because the intelligence should not be just inside Turkey, but some of these attacks are related also to Turkey, like emanating from Syria. So you also need good intelligence coming from Syria as well too.
Last question, Galip Dalay. Do you think the police were on the back foot here? It's May the 1st. Surely they should have anticipated that there may well be more security issues today of all days.
Well, it's hard to say so, because it's just, I mean, it's hard to judge this, because we still don't know the details of the terrorist attack. We still don't know what it is, how it exactly took place. But apparently, one of the facts that reduced the number of the casualty was one of the police first finding out that a potential danger is coming, and then trying to confront it. So we don't know yet, because it's too early to make a judgment, but definitely there is a security deficit, given the fact that Turkey has experienced such wave of the violence in a matter of months. But also, we should not forget, Turkey is bordering one failed state, one civil war. So even if you have the best security measures in place, which countries like Britain and US used to have, you will still not be immune to these terrorist attacks.
OK, Galip Dalay, thank you so much for coming in.